Hello, friends. Phil Bechtel here from the Kid Stories Podcast. Today, we are going to work together to draw a cave bear. A cave bear you'll remember from the Weekend at Hooper's series when the cave bear stole all the chocolate from Hooper's coffee shop. Wasn't very nice of them, but I don't really think they knew any better. They're just cave bears. Anyway, so I've got a blue crayon that I found on the floor and a regular white piece of paper. So you can find your writing utensil. Maybe you've got stuff laying around on your floor at home like I do sometimes. And remember when we draw today that we don't want to focus, or I'm not going to focus on making things perfect. I'm not really going to focus on erasing my mistakes or getting a new piece of paper if it doesn't look right. What I'm going to focus on is finishing it. Because that can be really difficult sometimes. It's easy to start things, but it's not easy to finish things. So I'm going to focus on finishing my picture, because then I think when it's done, even if it's not perfect, it'll still look pretty good. So let's get started. Also, you can pause the video. Feel free to pause the video if I'm going too fast, or if you get tripped up, just pause it and then you could rewind it or whatever. So let's start up at the top of our paper. In the top third of our paper here, we're just going to draw a circle. A cave bear is a lot like a teddy bear, except more dangerous. So you can see right away, my circle is not perfect, right? But I'm not going to erase, I'm not going to worry about it. Now, I've got the head. Mine's pretty big. Maybe this is too big. We'll see how it goes. On top of the bear's head, on either side here, I'm going to draw his ears, right? And they just kind of stick up like semicircles, don't they? 1 and 2. I'm not going to add any detail now. First, I'm going to get the whole thing finished, and then we'll go back and add some details. So next up is the cave bear's body. It's going to be like a long oval shape, just coming down from under his chin area, right? So I'll start here, and I'll just draw it down like that. Again, it's not a perfect shape. There's not a lot of symmetry to it. It's a little wonky, but that's good. That's okay. That's what I want. So take a minute, draw that body, and maybe yours is small or maybe yours is big, but it's good. It's good. Now we just have 2 arms and 2 legs that we're going to draw. Now I'm going to draw this arm up in the air. It's going to be maybe kind of like it's waving, right? And again, it's just going to be a long, like a cucumber, really, right? Like a long oval shape. Just like that. That's it. Little cucumber arm. Now for this arm, I'm going to have this arm down to his side, just to kind of mix it up a little bit. Now maybe you're going to do your other arm up, or maybe you're going to do it down or to the side, whatever suits you. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to draw my oval kind of shape coming down like that. Kind of looks like he's waving a little bit. Now onto the legs. Same thing. We'll just draw 2 sort of ovally shapes, just like that. Now's where we add the detail. Now's where we turn our teddy bear into a cave bear, right? The first thing I want to do is add the claws. If you'll remember from the story, their claws were so long and sharp and hard that they were making scratching sounds and clicking and clacking sounds as they were running through the cave, on the cave floor, right? So I'm going to draw 3 claws on each of the hands, or the arms and the legs. I'm going to start with the feet down here. Now you can just do that, right? That works. That looks like a super skinny, long, sharp claw. I'm going to make mine a little bit more of a triangle where I add the other side, right? So 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to move on to the other foot. 1, 2, 3. And again here, 1, 2, 3. And this one here, 1, 2, 3. Again, not perfect, but it's going to look great when it's done. Now we're going to add some more details. I like to add a little detail here I'm just going to put a circle to show that this color is going to be a little different than the color up here, right? We're just adding little details to make our picture a little more rich, a little more interesting. I'm going to add some details here in the ear, where we draw another semicircle on the inside. Now the eyes. Now we get another opportunity to make our cave bear a little angry, a little dangerous, right? Like from the story. Now I'm going to draw the two eyes as small, round, beady little eyes. But what makes it angry right away is the eyebrows, right? When we draw angry characters, sometimes we make their eyebrows go in, like that. And we can tell he doesn't even need a mouth. And it shows that he's angry. Maybe that's why he's angry. He doesn't have a mouth yet, right? And that's going to be the last thing we draw. So let's start. We're going to draw the nose and the mouth attached, kind of like they do with a lot of teddy bears and bunny rabbits when we draw those. Now let's start with sort of a line. It's going to be a short line. Watch me draw this first, between the eyes and below it a little, like that. I'm drawing mine as kind of a little hump. You can draw yours straight, but what we're drawing is a triangle, because from either side of this, we're bringing it down like that. There's his nose. And then down from his nose, I'm going to draw two lines, one to the left and one to the right. They go down, and then they're going to go a little straight and down and a little straight. So I'll give you a minute to finish the nose and the mouth. And then what we're going to add is the teeth. We're going to imagine this cave bear has snaggly teeth kind of coming over his bottom lip. And that's going to add another element of danger to our cave bear. So I'm going to draw, and those are just triangles, aren't they? It's pretty basic. So there's one. I'm going to draw another one way over here, two, and then I'm going to draw a third one there. And this is our cave bear, but you know, if you've done drawings with me before, you know that I really enjoy labeling our drawing. I think it helps to tell the story to whoever's looking at our artwork. So let's label this drawing. I want you to try to write the letters with me, cave bear. We'll write them together. You ready? So it's C A V, and then there's a letter on the end that we don't say it, we just see it, and that's the letter E. We don't say cavey. It's not a cavey bear. It's a cave bear, but it's there. And now we're going to write, so that's cave. Now we're going to write bear underneath. Ready? B, E. And if you want to do uppercase letters, you can. I know some people like to use all uppercase or some uppercase. You can do uppercase or lowercase, whatever suits you. Now, A. And then you know the last letter, bear, It's the R sound. It's the letter R. Cave bear. I love it. And the only thing left to do is to sign your artwork, because we want people to know what we've done. We want to show that we finished something. So we'll write Phil. Well, you write your name. I'm going to write Phil Bechtel. I got cave bear drawings already from some friends. Campbell from Auckland, New Zealand, and Emerson from Aspen, Colorado. They already sent me cave bear drawings, and their drawings were awesome. And their drawings inspired me to draw a video, to draw a cave bear themselves. And that's what, sometimes when we draw things and we look at other things that people have done, other pieces of artwork, it inspires us and it motivates us. And we say, oh man, I want to draw that too. So thank you to Campbell and Emerson. And thanks to you all for following along with me. I would love to see your drawings. You can share them with me. You could have your grown-ups send them to kidstoriespodcast@gmail.com. That would be great. Thanks for drawing with me today, friends. Adios.